there's my toe.
Just went into Lawton's for a couple of supplies. A little extra ointment, what do you call it? Antibacterial. Yeah, I am having toe trouble, but, and I did put the sandals on. I'm going to take a crazy journey today. From boots to sandals is my transfer here. I can't put anything over that toe. Not a sock, nothing. I want to have that open. I don't even want a band-aid on it. It's I just got to give her. But it was too bad that they didn't have reception, proper reception out at the Bernard maze, because that was kind of neat. I did take some pictures and stuff, but that's where I hung out for the last well, damn near a week. I moved into Bridgewater just last Sunday, and here it is Saturday. Yeah, it took an extra day just hanging out at the Comfort Inn. It probably would have took more time, but probably should have took more time. I'm going to see how far I can go, and if I have to, I'll just pull in off the road and camp and heal. Like a hurt, wounded animal would out in the wilderness. Let's just hope the bears and the wolves don't sense that. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Makes you want to throw in the towel at times. A lot of things are, and I'm pushing on through like things I can't even talk about. You know, that you couldn't even imagine. Absolutely unbelievable what I have to do at times and what I have to go through. But you know, I'm going to say this really. Here I am. You know, Rick Hansen Difference Maker medal. You know, that I received back in 2011. At the very end of that ceremony, and I was so up to getting the family to see him and meet him, especially younger generation, just so that they know and sense the incredible willpower of him. And like, there was no getting autographs for me. There was no, I don't think I barely even had a chance to talk to him at that ceremony in New Glasgow. Like, I figured I had my autograph from him when I was in the hospital back when I was 15. I had that experience, so I really wanted to share it with the younger generation. And I'm walking away, and my nephew, he's looking at the camera, flipping through it, looking at that, and he looks behind himself, says, "Trevor, look." And here, after the ceremony was done, I figured the whole Rick Hansen group would be heading straight back to the motel. Rick Hansen sees me and is wheeling up behind me without me even knowing, until my nephew said, "Hey Trevor, look," and comes up and shakes my hand. And my nephew just ended up catching the photo because he was messing around with the battery, put it in as quick as he could or something, or maybe it was the last shot or something like that. But he ended up capturing that moment. You can see it on the website. But I think he said to me, "Trevor, you've come pretty far yourself." And I said, "Yeah, but not as far as you. You've wheelchair around the world, 40,000 kilometers. In order for me to get that distance, I'd have to go across Canada and back again." Which was true. Another 14,000 kilometers would put me at the distance of the circumference of the Earth, under these legs. These things down here. They don't want to give up. One toe's in pain. They don't want to give up. I don't want to give up. I really don't. And things are kind of pushing me to, for my own well-being in a way. But I don't know in my life when I ever really just considered my own single well-being. Certainly not from the time I lay in that hospital bed. And when I think about, and I thought about that with first me almost losing my leg, I thought about Terry Fox. What will I have to face if that actually happens? And I said it could have been worse. It could have been I broke my back or something, right, in that accident. And I could be like Rick Hansen, lose the use of both legs. And I thought to myself, well, it could be worse. I could have broke it at the spine. These were the thoughts that were going through my head as a 15-year-old kid. Thinking about myself as I'm thinking about other people. And, I really, I really put that into thought. And I said it could have been worse. I could have totally lost my life and I wouldn't have these thoughts at all. So, considering that, it's very tough for me to quit. Very, very difficult. I didn't quit back then. I did surrender on my walk. After 11,421 kilometers, what really was affecting me was indifference. After traveling that distance and really just not capturing the attention that was required. So, I'm still kind of feeling the same way because now I'm up to what? Altogether over 26,000 kilometers, heading towards 27,000 kilometers. And I do want the support. I do want people to come along with me. But it's seeming more and more impossible. And then, was it Thursday night, I believe? I check my email, and sure enough, a personal letter from the man himself, the man in motion, Rick Hansen, congratulating me on my journey so far, and making and bringing about the awareness of mobility issues, as well as the need for inclusiveness. And my toe don't hurt so much. I didn't feel the pain. It was hurting for sure. It was hurting like hell. But it's what hurts more than anything is I'm having to turn away from communities I plan to go through, and one is Lunenburg. I'm turning away from, and a lot of these other communities I really want to see, and I won't be making Peggy's Cove. I'm getting, this is such a delay that I may even have to alter my route through northern Nova Scotia and straight line it onto the highways instead of the back communities, and I don't like that. I wish there was just somebody out there that could just come along, or even people would just say for the day, I know there's cars out there, I know there's people out there. I don't have my team. I don't have a team. I don't have a single person with me to go along with me, and it hurts because I want to set up things. I want to talk to people. I want events. I want things to really happen here. So and right now it's the big long weekend here, Naval Day. I think that's what they call it. And vigor up the road. But you know, this injury is just me, you know, pushing so hard against, you know, I mean, come on. This is what I got to push. You know, I'm going to do it in sandals today. See how far I can go. Like I say, if I can't go too far, I'll just, like, I don't know, like I say, pack it in, put myself in the woods and wait for myself to heal and try to get into Halifax. And I got a lot of things to do in Halifax, so I'll see. But anyways, I'll tell you one thing. If I don't know if that letter that Rick wrote came at a good time or a bad time. I think a little of both. It was a bad time. I guess a good time for it to come, maybe. But it's certainly pushing me a little bit further, a little bit harder. Because for me, I'd like to make it to Vancouver, hit that 40,000 kilometer mark, and share that title with Rick, going the distance, you know, around the world, you know, in distance. He physically did it. Me, I'm virtually doing it in Canada. And what I'm doing is for there and back, you know, virtually. I'm doing it for real, right? I've done it. But people, I encourage you to do it virtually. You know, see how far you can go. You know, just around your neighborhood, just add it up and see if it adds up eventually to the distance across Canada. And you know, I think that'll be something significant. Anyways, I think I'm rambling just to delay the potential pain and torture I'm about to go through. But yeah, it's like I say, the weekend, I probably would have took a hotel for another night or something, but you know, it's a busy weekend, people are busy. I don't really want to burden people either. And hotels are all booked. I checked this morning, or I would have took another day or two, at least. So anyways, we're going to see how I go up that highway in sandals. And I mean, they're not sandals, they're flip-flops, let's be honest. I got them at the superstore. You know, if I had somebody that would spin around and look at things or take me around, that would be great. But you know, here I am on my own. Look how far I've come on my own. Builds character, people. But we'll see. I've got some things that seem just insurmountable up ahead, and things I don't want to go through. But we'll see. Anyways, cheers. I don't think I ever I try not to forget, but the more we move others, and I'm going to move through anything right now just to maybe well, you know, if there's one man in motion, can't there be another? I guess. Whew. But anyways, take care. Cheers.